this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to unconditional love. And so what I am going to share today is a union spread that I have been guided to do. And this is, if you follow my channel, then I share the messages that I get from Spirit and all the guidance that I get to help us all into our twin flame unions. And recently I've been guided to do this new spread, which is all about union. So there is no them or us, it's all one energy, we are all one. And so it revolves around the central card, which is the wisdom of the oracle, which is the golden path. And then at the top of it, we have guidance for the union, which is the Neverending Story and home, which I love because this is my favorite card. It's also number 27. 27 is also the energy of walking away from all energies that aren't supporting us. At the heart of the overall golden path guidance is power, and then nature's oracle guidance as well, plus the overall energy, which is a man holding a heart with the twin flames on either side. And then also some guidance from native spirit, which is the peace pipe, and also grandmother earth. And so I'm going to start straight away with power. And so this is very much about focusing on the fact that we are already in union together. And it's about trusting now that we are working with these energies jointly. So this is no longer about divine feminine, divine masculine, because we are all one. And so the power card is this. The man in the picture is in tune with the forces of nature. The music he plays is the music of his soul, which is full of inner wisdom. He is a man of peace, and yet there are arrows attached to his belt. He knows there are times when it is best not to engage in conflict and simply to walk away. However, he also knows that there are times when we must stand our ground and be ready to fight for what we believe in. This is such a time for you. Stand up for what you believe in, regardless of what others think or might say. Will you stand by your beliefs and convictions, or will you give in? The universe is testing your faith and resolve in this matter. To stand firm will take great courage, but know that you will have the backing of your soul and the whole universe. You will gain much respect by holding your ground, and an old pattern will have been broken. And the affirmations are, I listen to and am guided by my inner wisdom. I stand firm in my beliefs, yet respect the beliefs of others. I stand firm in my power and use it wisely. My power is infused with love and respect. And so that's perfect for basically the heart of the union guidance, because it is about standing in your power, especially now because at these times it is about being really tested. Because, of course, we are, you know, when you're at the summit of the mountain, it takes all your strength to get to the top. And so that is what, but remember, it's your twin that is guiding you all the way. Because this is a never-ending story. So your relationship with your twin is a never-ending story that will keep coming round. So it's one that you can never let go of your twin, because you are already together in the heart. And so the guidance for the never-ending story is, sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is, however. Right now, you have an opportunity for important healing. But you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all of those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. And so that's so important, because we need to let go of this feeling of rejection or abandonment, or feeling that they're not contacting us, and feeling that rejected, basically. And that's what this is saying, because actually the power of your connection is trusting in your soul journey together. And that's why it's so important to realize that the reason why things are happening as they are is to let go of all of that fear, abandonment, rejection, self-shame, self-sabotage, guilt, all of those things, because that is the journey of the twin flame souls together. So the other guidance is home. And so this is so lovely, because the home card and the 27 is about coming out of energies. I also love this because the home is in a tree. If you look at that, the tree is at the heart of the crystal grid that I do. It is all based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. And so the message is, you are comfortable in your own skin and you belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people, or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be, and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. So you see, that's why it's so important at the moment to realize that you're on the journey together, because the overall energy of this reading is the man holding a heart, the twin flame heart. And so they are, and look at this, it's the heart with the mirror. So at the moment, just as the power card reflects, it's about realize your own soul song. The more you sing your soul song, the more you vibrate at that high frequency of love, the more you let go of those feelings of fear, abandonment, rejection. Everything that's coming up at the moment is, like this card says, it's a test of your faith. It's a test of your journey. So trust in that, because again, it's about getting over the mountain and getting up to the top and realizing that you're doing it together. Because this is reflected in the Nature's Oracle card, which again is a tree. So my favorite thing, because we are all parts of the same forest, all helping each other on this journey. So it's been a long, hard climb, but finally you are being given the opportunity to pause and reflect on how far you've come. As you look around you, you'll be amazed to see just how much you've accomplished. So that's the big thing on this journey, is to look at how far you've come, how far you've learned more about your soul growth, how far you've learnt your spiritual gifts, how much you've uncovered about your soul journey together as souls, because you met to trigger soul growth for each other. So the other guidance is, what is being reflected in the still waters of your inner being? Your creativity is at an all-time high. Give your ideas the space and time they need to be fully explored and expressed. So that's the other thing, is about looking at this journey to say, what are the gifts that are being uncovered? What are the things that you'll be working together on the spiritual plane that you have really so much is done in the background that we really don't know. And it's about uncovering that mystery for yourself, doing your soul exploration, doing your, meditations, connecting to your souls. So the peace pipe, this is Native Oracle guidance for the union. Heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives, and you bring peace to the world. In native traditions, sharing a peace pipe filled with sacred tobacco and herbs was a way of finding common ground and dropping discord. It was a respite in order to calmly assess a situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave, and there are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance and do it now. You don't need to forgive the act, but there's power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do, and this is a time to do it. And the journey is, write down the answer to these questions. If there was an area of my life to which I need to bring peace, what might it be? What's the first step that I need to take toward resolving a rift with another or a feeling unfinished regarding a personal situation? And then take action. So at the moment, there is this real healing quality or healing journey that's going on. And it is that thing of feeling compassionate for each other on this journey. And, you know, realize that you are the twin flames together. You are on this journey together to open up your heart, to be vulnerable. But that is a journey that is not easy. And so you have to be compassionate for each other's journey. And so, Grandmother Earth, stop and take measure of your life. Assess who you are and where you are and get grounded. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you are ready and feel secure in stepping forward. There is a profound source of strength and power within you, and it is expanding now. Put your roots down, and this is the time of preparation and going deeper. Grandmother Earth provides the trees, the plants, flowers, rivers, streams, oceans, mountains, and valleys, and supports us all with her bounty. She's stable and strong in her devotion to us. You are supported and loved, even if you're not always sure of it. Strength is growing within you. Don't rush, slow down. The seeds that you plant now will bring abundance in the future, but only if you take the time to nurture those new beginnings. Take time to plan your future carefully. Don't rush into anything. Security and protection surround you. You are safe. If you're thinking of making secure financial investments and receive this card, it's telling you that this is a good time to do so. It's not a time to take risks. And the journey is to deepen your connection to Grandmother Earth and bring security in all forms into your life. Walk barefoot on the earth. Place your hands in the earth or make investments. Imagine the strengthening, grounding energy of the earth filling you and your life. And so, this is all about power, right? This is all about connecting to the power of the universe, to realize that the universe and the trees and the animals and everything needs the twin flame relationships to come into fruition, because we are part of a universal plan. And so that's why it is about realizing your own power. It's about realizing the power of the twin flame journey. It's about realizing the power of the twin flame energy. And so trust that you're on a journey back together, because you are each other's home. So I hope that helps. And the overall energy was a man holding a heart. So trust that they're holding a heart for you. Trust that you're uncovering the power that you seek within you. All the more you go inwards, the more power you get. All right. I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.